Sonepar is a B2B distributor for electric products. We operate globally and we are the leader in B2B electric distribution.
Sonepar is one of the biggest wholesalers for electronic goods in the world, French-based but globally pleasant and active. What makes it so special for AutoStore, it is one of the biggest end users of AutoStore technology, which we have in Europe with 12 locations at the moment. The growth continues.
And the plan is to add more and more. We have a lot of concepts and a big plan to automate globally the detail. So in the future we will have more than 20 AutoStore installations globally. So here in the CDC in Wallisellen, close to Zurich, we have the AutoStore solution with 55,000 bins, 70 robots, 12 ports for outbound. For the inbound, we use transfer ports. That means we bring the bins out and in. For receiving, we store close to 25 to 30,000 SKUs in these solutions. We divide the bins till 8, so we have high flexibility in terms of capacity. And the AutoStore covers close to 1,200 lines an hour. This site is built in a sustainable construction. We use a lot of wood, and also we have our own solar system on the roof. We cover 80% of our energy, and also the AutoStore solution is really energy efficient to make the best footprint for our customer in terms of CO2 by order. The network in Switzerland is unique in Sonepar because we have night ban for trucks in Switzerland over 3.5 tons. Every day, that means after 10 we can't deliver during night with big trucks. Therefore, we have multiple hubs or multiple DCs in Switzerland to cover all the regions with the service levels and the requirement for our customer.
To be close to the customer, because their unique selling point or their value to the customers is the same day delivery, and therefore they have to have multiple warehouses around the country.
The installation of the AutoStore in this building was during the construction process because this building has 3 levels and the AutoStore is in the first level. The installation was around 100 days. It was good planned and simple to install. Also with the cover you see in the back, it's a wooden cover. It's also fire protected. Installation was simple and we had not really issues to implement it in this building. Yes. AutoStore is easy to integrate with different systems and subsystems. We use conveyor system for sorting and receiving, and we use our latest version of a robot picking cell to do the pick pack fully automated with a robot.
Sonepar is a great example how other technologies such as piece picking robots or conveyor belts can be combined with the AutoStore technology, either right from the start or while in operation.
Recently we started with a site in Berlin to have also an AutoStore set up in this DC in a different way, but the goal is the same, to cover the market with the best service and availability for our customer.
We are here in Werder near Berlin, the brand new Sonepar warehouse, which is currently in the process of ramping up the operations. The function of the warehouse is to deliver the products to the regional and local hubs around the area. At this new site in Berlin, we have 60,000 bins, 54 robots, 32 conveyor ports for the inbound process, and 8 carousel ports next to conveyor belts for the outbound process. What impresses me about Sonepar is, on the one hand, their very strategic long-term view to use the warehouse automation as their competitive advantage, not just today, but also in the future. And at the same time, you can see when you are standing here in this warehouse, they are quite pragmatic and you go it step by step. Let's say we start with one, get the AutoStore up and running, do this process, and then go a step-by-step automation. And that's quite impressive to see this combination of strategic long-term goal setting, but on a daily basis to be pragmatic and take every day as it comes.
AutoStore is a solution for our business for detail pick for small parts, because you can add it to a different environments. You can add it to different kind of business, really flexible in terms of capacity, in terms of capex. So you can start small, you can extend the solution easy. You can add also complexity with conveyors, sorting, robot picking, palletizing. So AutoStore is the solution for us to start with automation and to end in a professional automation flow for details. The integration of the AutoStore was simple. Our warehouse management system was already connected to another AutoStore system in Switzerland. That means we have the interface already done. And we operate here fully digital, so paperless, no paper in the whole warehouse flow, also on the AutoStore.
I think there are two main points which potential users can learn from Sonepar in terms of AutoStore. Number one, it's the flexibility to adapt the AutoStore technology to the different market needs. The demands in Hungary are different to the demands in Switzerland. And the second point is really the robustness of the technology. It simply works, it never breaks down.
The AutoStore system is really reliable and flexible also in terms of maintenance. We had never one day a full stop of the AutoStore. You can bring out one robot to make the maintenance or to fix some issues, and the system will work.
And therefore, I can live up to the promises to my end customer of the same day delivery. And in summary, both those 2 points give a great competitive advantage on the basis of the warehouse automation for Sonepar.
The workplace are much more comfortable and more also for a safety perspective. It's really safe to work with AutoStore solution instead of walking in a manual warehouse. Therefore, also the people are really happy to work. You see the environment here. We try to make the atmosphere also with the wood and with the plants to feel a bit more comfortable in the workspace you stay, but the people, they like to work with automation.
I really like to work with the AutoStore system, and it brings many advantages for us. We don't have to go back and forth all the time or don't have to bend to lift heavy items. It's really nice to work in a modern and clean workspace like this.
AutoStore gives us big opportunities to make the best service and the best availability in the market. Our goal is to be the fastest in the morning on site for our customer with a full basket to deliver the best service in the market.